Welcome to the Somerset Business Success Strategies video blog. Today's posting is entitled Listening with Your Eyes. The idea for today's offering came from a review of Liz Strauss's blog from June 15th, where she had a posting that she titled 8 Ways We Get the Most from Listening Tools. I've kind of summarized those 8 rules for you to the ones that I thought merited the most attention. The first one is to look for the odd responses, the ones that are kind of out of line or out in left field at first review. They're the kind of almost Einstein type responses. I think it was Thoreau that was quoted as having said, "I wouldn't give you a nickel for simplicity on the near side of complexity, but I would give you my right arm for simplicity on the far side of complexity." And that's the way Einstein's mind worked. He was able to illustrate things like E equals mc squared in very simple ways. So you're looking for these oddball, out of left field type responses that might be these little nuggets, these diamonds in the rough of this simpleness on the far side of complexity. Also, Liz points out that you need to listen to the spaces between the words. That should get you asking questions about what's not being said, and then probing with more questions again and again until you get to the root of what people maybe aren't offering up at first, but you might be able to draw out of them. Listen for the spaces between the words. You want to listen very carefully for the things that you don't want to hear. It's always nice to hear the things that are really things you already knew. It's still validation, it's still important, but it's not nearly as important as the things that you didn't want to hear about. A customer service failure, a trend that's not going the right way, those types of things. Also, listen to people who have more than just opinions. They have ideas. They're not just presenting you with problems, they're presenting you with potential solutions, innovative ideas, new product and service opportunities, those kinds of things. You also want to listen for the evangelists who love your company and defend you when you're attacked. These people are the advocates for your business. They are part of your sales force, your external sales force, but they're actually even more important than your internal sales force. Because these people, be it great customers or valued supply chain partners, since they are not in your employ, they have more credibility with the rest of the outside world. So what they say matters much more than what you could possibly say. And let these advocates and these raving fans know how much you appreciate them and what they do for your company. Also, listen for the things that you may be able to bring back to the people on the front lines that are really putting in that extra effort, so that you can provide them with feedback from customers and supply chain members and community members, so that you can really let these people have a line of sight that what they're doing really is making a difference and people are really noticing what they're doing within the company. Below her post where she had these 8 ways, I added the following comment. First of all, I thanked her for her offering and let her know how important I think the subject area is, and that I wanted to just add 2 tips, 2 listening tips or anecdotes to her list. One is that Stephen Covey has always emphasized that you should be listening as much or more with your eyes as you are with your ears. Now, at first, that sounds kind of odd. How can you listen with your eyes? But of course you really can. That's that active listening, that empathetic type of listening, where you're really trying to really deeply understand what people are saying and what it really means, and that you're listening for those cues of those additional questions to ask. It's really active listening at its best. Listen with your eyes. And secondly, I always like to remind business executives to especially listen to your best customers, because your best customers represent your competitors' best prospects. So if you're not listening to them, someone surely will be. And with that, I just wanted to thank you for participating in our video blog and ask you for your favorite listening tools, your favorite listening rules, your favorite success stories that have come out of great listening moments. Thank you.